the pushing heroes, the tempo heroes, I think. ViKin, OG just banned that out pretty much every first phase they can. Chen is probably going to make its way in there with like Nature's Prophet, get rid of Beastmaster, but that leaves, you know, a lot of kind of big teamfight heroes open, like your Phoenix, your Mars, your Magnus, for example.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
They are really thinking long and hard about this. Usually it's quite snappy from OG, but you really got to think about, you know, where you want to head in this draft. Oracle first ban. A little bit of a snipe towards Insania. Yeah, here come the pushing heroes. Nature's Prophet. Surprise. Wonder if they also try to focus maybe on a couple of boxy heroes, because I think he's been one of the big difference makers in these Liquid games. As a, you know, poor early laning stage, he's still able to get that blink timing on his initiation heroes, whether it be the Axe or the Centaur or the Dragon Knight. He's the one that makes all these actual teamfight opening plays.
Team Liquid's turn to ban.
There goes the Lycan. And OG have the first pick, right?
10 seconds remaining.
So they've got that opener, and you've got to think about the pairings of heroes. You know, we've seen Rubik Queen of Pain, Rubik Centaur as openers for Team Liquid if they're able to get them. And of course that Earthshaker you mentioned. You've also got Grimstroke, Chen, great heroes to just start your draft off in a kind of open, wide direction, not really showing anything. I think Chen here for both teams can be super important. Being able to allow, whether it be, you know, mid one or having Mike or Koik for pushing out one of these side lanes and bringing them into a team fight as smoke ganks into the enemy jungles. Very, very important once you get into this kind of 10 to 20 minute period, taking outposts, trying to shut down and limit the farm areas of your...
Team Liquid's turn to ban.
The answer is always no. And there goes the Chen. So no map maneuverability from him. Grimstroke, again, another one of those support duo heroes. So good at pairing with Axe and Centaur. You know, you've got that mid-game initiation with Blink Inkswell. And like we saw against, what, the Nico Baby Morphling. They had that silent stun, Berserker's Call, everything, chain stunning him down, and Liquid have shown that they're up there with some of the best squads in the world in teamfight coordination and really synchronizing with each other.
Team Liquid's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to pick.
Yeah, they did play it up against Team Secret in Game 1.
Team Liquid's turn to pick.
It's an okay hero, you know, it kind of brings your team together around the auras he builds, and it's that kind of team fight synergy hero that can really turn the tides, big combos in. But Ember Spirit left in the pool, and this means also Earthshaker, Enchantress, Dragon Knight. Like I was saying, all of these pushing heroes being banned out means that you've got the openings of these meta heroes still out there.
10 seconds remaining. OG's turn to pick.
Rubik.
OG's turn to ban.
Keeper of the light.
It really is, and pretty
10
good at defending
seconds
towers
remaining.
with Will-O-Wisp against the Dragon Knight. Like you say, Liquid have that instant
5
catch with
seconds
Telekinesis
remaining.
and Dragon Tail. The ability for Rubik to be stealing out remnants and chasing people down. We've still got a lot of heroes out there, like Phoenix, for example, is a big one for me here to pair up with Dragon Knight. So you've got that heal and sustain through Sunray, a bit of team fight to kind of counteract the Will-O-Wisp a little bit. Liquid do love grabbing that up for Insania if they want to go that direction. As position 5 heroes, they are a little limited. Grimstroke, Chen, all being removed.
Team Liquid's turn to pick.
Yeah. And with Beastmaster being banned, then you've not got any hero really
10
outside of like
seconds
Nigma to cancel
remaining.
spin TP or something.
5 seconds
Grab.
remaining.
There's also, you mentioned the Lone Druid, there's also like Venge Luna, which Team Liquid have been picking up together. The Visage we saw from Koifer as well, those heroes that can transition from, a gank with a Queen of Pain, blowing someone up, then into a tower, shifting into those objectives.
OG's turn to pick.
Queen of Pain.
So Team Liquid still kind of keeping their, mentality the same. They want Mickey to be on this hero that can be active early on, snipe out kills, help of Rubik plus their position 5, and they've still got it open potentially to move the Dragon Knight into the offlane
10
full
seconds
boxy.
remaining.
Still have that.
5 seconds remaining. Team Liquid's turn to pick.
Witch Doctor.
Witch Doctor, Maledict's pretty handy to deal with Dragon Knight, and also, if that Lone Druid does come out, you'll have the cask to try and slow down some of these pushes. I was wondering about, like, Shadow Demon, though. He's been completely ignored this draft so far, usually a first pick hero, or at least a first phase ban hero. So far, just left out there.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Get all the bad shit out of the way. Get all the RNG out of the way the first couple of minutes. Smooth sailing. So Team Liquid, probably the Insania hero here, and they'll leave that last pick for Koikva, I feel. They've been playing Mickey on the Queen of Pain more often than not, right? But they are still available to kind of shift things around. Koikva was a mid player for the longest time. So if they do want to pick up like a Luna, for example, which Mickey has also been playing, could move things around. And it's kind of what I like about Liquid. They have kind of heroes specific to players.
Legion Commander!
Immediate Legion after the Bane.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
OG's turn to ban.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, right? Like, you can stun Bane or you can dispel that target. Maybe it needs a little bit of enough. As Luna, last ban from Team Liquid to deal with the Sumail Luna. So do you expect here Legion Commander, like you said, to lane up against the Queen of Pain? They picked it very quickly.
10
Seemed like they knew what they wanted anyway.
5 seconds remaining.
That's one of the... It's like the beauty of OG, you know, having 3 mid players, having like 3 core players. Of course, Tops are not here, but Seb is still able to step up to the mark. You can put any of these core heroes into any lanes and they're still comfortable playing them. Final ban for OG. There's the Visage. We have, could potentially sneak in. Hell, like what's happened to Ricky? Where's he gone? You don't pick Ricky when you don't have Grimstroke?
I was thinking about Ricky. Like, Bane is one of the better heroes against Ricky Maru. You just need to always
What
bring...
about Monkey?
Always bring like a Dust
Turn to pick.
and Sentry. Otherwise, you're not getting a kill on him. But if you have Beastmaster or Bane, that long duration lockdown for Ricky does not allow him to use any of his spells.
Team Liquid's turn to pick.
Visage.
OG take the Visage. Well, I don't know if that's a steal pick or if that's OG starting some mind games up against Team Liquid. I wonder where that's going. So is
It's
that
a core Visage for sure.
for mid one?
It could be just a mid Visage and put Legion Commander. Or you
10
can dual lane
seconds
Visage. You can also say, I mean, OG is a very
5
hard
seconds remaining.
team to read what they are planning to do. Lately they've been running a tri-lane, aggressive tri-lane a lot with Luna. It's something you can do with Visage as well.
Sure is.
I remember the old days when you were running a Visage with 2 extra stuns, like Sven, Lina, plus Visage. So what do you need?
Soul Assumption level 1.
Yeah, they don't have the good heroes against Visage here. Queen of Pain, okay, Rubik, Fate Bolt is nice. Breathe Fire, okay.
Choose your hero.
Like it's going to be the Morphling for, I assume Mickey, that's usually who picks it up. So they do shift Koikfa onto the Queen of Pain. And yeah, mid one Visage, there it is.
The question is, how do they lane this? A lot of open possibilities for OG. Like, do you want to put Legion Commander on the mid lane against Quap to dispel? It could also be Mickey mid on the Morphling.
That's true.
Yeah, a lot of mind games happening right now. Who's gonna have a better read?
Lane swaps. And the potential
10
here, you know, for both
seconds remaining.
teams to be moving out on the map very early on to scout out where these lanes are going.
5
Definitely
seconds
expect some
remaining.
aggressive moves into the enemy jungle. Koik for Queen of Pain. As we get ourselves into game 1 here. Best of 3 OG up against Team Liquid. Saxa, Witch Doctor, No-Tail, Keeper of the Light, Sumail, Ember, Seb, Legion Commander yet again. That Visage. This is what Team Liquid used up against Virtus.Pro. OG this time don't have that kind of immediate blow-up potential on someone, but they've got the ability to kind of draw out and extend these fights with Ember, Witch Doctor, Visage.
Seems like Discord's lagging a bit.
I'll just leave and rejoin. See if that sorts it out.
Yeah, sounds a bit better now.
I think Insane is going to have a pretty rough game, right? He's up against the Familiars, Cask, Will-O-Wisp, and Ember Spirit. So many, I mean, Duel as well as there. So many things, as well as the Dispel from Legion Commander. Like, getting a Fiend's Grip this game seems impossible.
Yeah, also huge AoE coming out from Will-O-Wisp could easily cancel it out. It doesn't seem that good of a Bane game. He's also a hero that, you know, is not that great in the late game, especially when you're playing against all of these abilities that can either stun you, silence you, lock you down.
For battle.
So judging by the items, it's gonna be mid-Visage with the shared tangos, Mickey, mid-Morphling, and the Queen of Pain trying to find a place for herself. I don't think you want to run a tri-lane with Queen of Pain, Rubik, and Bane. I mean, they're 3 range heroes, but Queen of Pain needs more solo experience.
Yeah, she definitely needs her levels. So Sumail down bottom on the Ember Spirit there. Senya, Tiger, the Bane, and Rubik coming in with a quick little sentry ward to block the camp. With that Koik for Queen of Pain. And they're going to grab the outpost down here as well, just trying to a little bit of information, find out what OG are doing. So far, OG doing the same thing as they are. Scouting out top lane, Seb, Legion, Saxa, Witch Doctor. Go and show themselves on the tier 1 top, getting pinged out now, so OG definitely giving up that info to Liquid, saying, hey, we put the Legion top. Hotel Keeper of the Light swinging down to bottom lane. You were right, there's going to be that Ember and Kotl head up together.
It's such a strong combo. It's been a while since I actually saw it, because most of the time Ember Spirit is banned out, and then, you know, you can't do the combo. Or the other one is banned out. We saw 2 games of Ember Spirit being played yesterday, but Keeper of the Light was banned out, so it's very rare to see these 2 paired up together.
Bounty runes evenly spread. And Rubik's going to shift up the top. Scouted out by an OG ward though. So OG will know exactly where Tiger's heading. That mid lane is going to be an interesting one. Mid one with the Blightstone. Starting off with Grave Chill. Mikko's going to be busting through a lot of regen in this lane.
Visage is one of the worst laners in Dota. Like 0 armor, 52 damage with 2 branches, and Fairy Fire 56 on level 2. Like once he hits level 6 on that Visage, it's a completely different hero. But until then, he doesn't feel that strong at all.
Yeah, like it used to be even worse, right? Like they give
Yeah.
a few little like cooldown buffs to Grave Chill. And that gives you like a little bit of the ability to do this, you know, turn around, slow down Mickey. Get some good right-click attacks in, but so far mid one. Not coming out on top. 7-1 for the Morphling. Bottom, Sumail is battling with Insania. Koikfa throws the dagger into the Ember Spirit. Looks like he's in a little bit of trouble here. Insania thinking about the dive to continue. He does have chains up on the Ember, and Notel going to zone back the Bane.
Neither Sumail nor Notel have healing salve. Something's coming. Yeah, Ember Spirit bought this salve for himself. You need to have one in the lane in case this happens. Like you drop very low, and then you can't just come close to the creep wave because the only region you have is tangos.
And the sentry ward for Notel as well. Insania is guarding his ob sentry there, forcing the Kotl away. But I think Notel should be able to get a deep ward in. No big problem. Feels a little difficult for this Ember Spirit though. He's up against 2 ranged heroes continually being pounded.
We see that more often. Bane's just getting boots of speed so they can reposition themselves better, have better trading against their position 5 hero, and they can set things up. Queen of Pain just dominating this lane.
Straight up winning it. Notel missed out on the D-ward, by the way. Put his sentry a little deeper. The male yet again daggered up. Forced to continue tangoing here. He's got a fair amount of tangos, but still no salve.
Not for you.
I used one. But yeah, it looks like Notel was like trying to D-ward himself, going for that deeper observer instead of that more the more common one. But
And no point in slight means that he can't dodge the Shadow Strike. This bottom lane is not going well for them now. They push it. Bane will be dragging the creep wave back, denying a lot. You can't just get close and try to trade hits with Bane. Also, it's a Queen of Bane who's already level 3.5. 2 points in Shadow Strike. Look how aggressive Koik was playing on the bottom.
Yeah, he's got a mango to blink out of that. 2-1-0 build on the co-op.
Radiant's top tower is
Like
under
Rubik
attack.
keeping out of that top lane. Tiger and Boxy keeping the Dragonite in the lane, farming decently. And Sax are doing the exact same thing, bodyguarding Seb.
Try harder.
Dragging that lane back to their
Try
own tier
harder.
1.
Mid lane.
At 20 and 10 though, man. Mickey, yeah, he's starting to handle mid 1. Jumping in with a waveform, continually applying that pressure.
I thought it's gonna go even worse for Visage. Mid one doing a good job. 13-3 against Morphling. I mean, it Morphling hits twice while you hit once.
Oh, Sumail. He's in trouble now, bottom lane. Koikfa does have a blink forward. They've nightmared up the Keeper of the Light. They blink forward towards Sumail. Trying to get the deny here as No-Tail. He's turning around, but the dagger,
Where's the
the dagger
deny?
comes out and kills him. There we go. They get the kill. No deny. Well timed by Team Liquid, making damn sure that No-Tail didn't get a chance to remove that kill. And now chasing the Cottle. He doesn't have boots, but he's still pretty quick. 330 against the Bane's 350. So Insania should be able to close the gap here unless the Ancients will take him down. No-Tail doesn't get away with it. Insania with that final brain zap gets them a double kill and that first blood steal.
That's a lot of gold for Bane. 800 gold for Bane. Like, the question is, do you go full greedy here and just get mana boots?
Worthy trip.
They picked up bounty. He has enough gold.
Oh, he's got tons of gold. That's what he does. Brought up a couple of observers. Tranquil Boots magic.
Dire's bottom
He's
tower
going
is under attack.
a little less greedy there. Raindrops as well. He wants to just stay in that lane. That's going to allow him to sustain so much in that bot lane. Oh, he's trying to TP to outpost, but it is grabbed up by No-Tail. And Insania's still just going to come in and take it straight back. Up top lane. Done onto Seb, and then a lift back into the creep wave. That's the end of the Legion Commander. Saxo, even with Cask, they weren't able to turn around or do anything to Boxy. He's got 3 points in Dragon Blood and Stick Charges up his sleeve.
Dragonite does not care about harassment coming out from Witch Doctor. And Tiger's doing a very good job just getting Dragonite solo XP. Like, you want to have this 2-level difference between position 4/5 and the other hero in the lane. Boxy, and the difference is going to be even more. Boxy will hit level 6 pretty soon. Taiga.
Sumail dodges the dagger bottom.
This huge wave on the top. It's a 3-stack camp, which means that the whole wave is going to get denied.
Really nice. Saxo's trying to contest. Pops his stick for the Cask. We've got that Maledict at level 2, so a good amount of damage, but Tiger just turns and fights. He's got the right clicks in here, and with the help of that Fade Bolt, the salve cancelled out, and a kill still coming. Liquid getting a D-ward as well. At the same time, they've killed off Sumail bottom and nightmared up No-Tail. It looks like Koikfa's going to bottle up and back away. 5-0, every lane going Liquid's way. A beautiful start for the Liquid boys as OG. A few struggles.
So now Queen of Pain is about to hit level 6. You have Dragonite, who's also level 6. This opens up even more kill potential. It's not looking good for OG. They have Mid Visage, who's level 7, and going for Helm of the Dominator. So, like right now, Visage is gonna be your playmaking hero, making rotations, trying stuff happen because other lanes are not going well.
Yeah, looking for that timing around Helm, then of course Urn and Spirit Vessel on Sumail's Ember Spirit. Seb's going to be quite distant from Blink Dagger timing or anything like that. As Insania yet again just playing very forward, jumping with Koikfa, throwing the Sonic Wave as Sumail trying to dodge away. In comes Saxa though, and a turnaround available now as they try and focus the Queen of Pain, but she's walked out of cast range. The dagger still ticking him low as he missed out on a Sleight of Fist, and Insania has a brain sap here. If he can just get vision over to one of these heroes, and the Observer Ward, no, there's nothing there to see them. OG back up. Insania just going to brain sap a creep to keep himself topped up as they bring Seb down here. Still level
He's only level 5.
so no duel. They've got the slight chains. Raindrops are going to pop there as he nightmares himself. Still going to fall, but a hefty rotation just for a Bane kill.
That's 4 people on the bottom lane. killing Vayne, sharing XP and the gold, while the top lane is gonna get pushed in. Dragonite does not have ulti, but he will pressure the tower with the catapult. And remember, Mick is free farming on the more of 62 CS. I'm switching to network to see the difference. 1,000 gold difference.
And it's
That was
Mickey with triple Wraith bands. So potentially here, Morphling, you know, so far he's been just farming jungle and slipping back into the lane to shove it out and stop Visage from hitting his tower.
Radiant's
But we
top
could
tower
maybe see
is
the
under
Bane come
attack.
into mid and allow Mickey just to sit in the pocket of jungle farm, give Bane a bit of time to get level 6.
When you see someone like Ricky or Morphling buying more than 2 raid bands, you know they're tryharding.
Radiant's top tower
Like
is
they
under
want
attack.
to win.
Radiant structures are fortified.
It's when they have a very good start and they really, really want to win. Sumail and No-Tail dual farming jungle as the Amber Cottle now. A few stacks here made up for them. So OG, a little bit of catch-up time. Not against top though, as they do drag back Saxa under that tier 1. The dive from Liquid going to secure them the objective as Boxy's dragon form came back up and they kept the
Radiant's
catapult
top tower
alive.
is fallen.
All of their heroes on Liquid have raindrops. You saw Bane buying one, even Dragonite bought one. They just want to be able to survive. They see the damage coming up from OG right now is very limited. Like their damage is Maledic.
Really not substantial at all. But there we have it. Bane comes into mid.
Radiant's top
They're giving
tower
Sania
is
that
under
mid lane
attack.
for the experience. Mickey is back in the jungle. Waiting for creep camps to respawn. Bounty runes though. Boxy getting 2 top. And OG only taking one of the bottom ones. So they do still have that dire one a little deeper. Yeah, a little crap for someone. So now OG laning the Legion against the Queen of Pain. Seb should be able to do a decent job sustaining there against that Shadow Strike. Damage over time.
They even bought the Tome and gave it to Visage. They want levels on this hero.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Supports still level 5. Actually, No-Tail is level 4, just hit 5. And Saxa got his level 6 on the top lane.
Sure what OG can do with that. They're just trying to hold out on these lanes, keep that bottom tier 1 alive with Seb bodyguarding it. But some really nice observer wards now from Insania. Couple in that Radiant Southern jungle watching out. And the amount of OG sentries de-warding her through mid lane up towards top lane as Zeb blown up by Koikfa immediately dispatched with. They now jump in with Sumail. Saxa falling. And the Ember Spirit not going to be able to get the catch here. The Nightmare lasting long enough for the TP home. Insania makes it back safe and sound.
Yeah, that 1 point in a feeble, actually getting the extra duration on that sleep. 7,000 net worth lead already. OG just crumbling in this one.
That
Yeah, 7 kill lead, 7,000 gold lead. What's the experience lead? About 4,000, 5,000
Dyer's courier has been
advantage there as No-Tail comes in, snipes out the Tiger Courier.
That
Spots
highlight.
Mickey on his way through.
From OG so far, grabbing the kill on that courier. It's very hard for them to make a rotation with Keeper of the Light. Like Legion Commander needs to play with Witch Doctor if he wants to win any kind of duel.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Sania with an Arcane Rune. 123 CS and 6.2k net worth Morphling. All queued up now. Not going to go for the E-Blade
Dyer's
Rush.
structures are fortified.
They're
Radiant's
going to be
bottom
dispelling off here.
tower is under attack.
Searing Chains, Blinding Light, Grave Chill. Try and animation dodge the Legion duel. Mid lane push from OG though. We've got Alpha Wolf and how many heroes? 5? Yeah, why not? Come in and try and kill the Morphling. He's morphed to strength. Trying to get himself out of this with a slight change, but Mickey blown up. The 5-man rotation from OG. Actually surprising that Mickey Morphling and clearing up the tier 1.
That's one way for OG to come back into this game. Very strange move from Mickey.
Dyer's
Like, birds are not going to be that
tower is
effective.
under
You're playing against Breathe Fire, you're
Radiant's
playing
bottom
against
tower
Fate Bolt.
is under attack.
One of the reasons why mid one is keeping Alpha Wolf to have some extra damage.
Expect all 5 from OG there, right? He was thinking, oh, if it's 2 of them, 3 of them, 4 of them, I can probably just attribute shift and waveform away. 5th hero comes in, it's like, oh shit, I've died here. And OG shifting immediately towards the top. 5-man strong again. Boxy Dragonite hiding away in the trees as a Radiant scan, trying to connect with Koikfa. But look at Boxy and Insania. Blink stuff, the Dragon Tail onto Costle. Not going to get his Will-O-Wisp off as the Sonic Wave clears him up. They've got a Malik down onto Boxy now as the duel not coming. They've stunned up Seb, lift him up, and try and slay the Legion Commander, chase her into the trees. Koikfa, can they cancel a TP? But the scream they can. They've got the damage to do it. Now the Fiend's Grip catching Sumail 3 in a row as core heroes tumbling down.
Boxy's still alive.
Onto Boxy, but he's still so tanky, the birds will finish him off. But Mid-One trades his life for it. No way he's keeping out there. Koikfa gets a triple kill, and they're going to clear up the birds.
One of the reasons why I like this combination so much, Rubik and Morphling paired up together, if enemy has one good spell, well, you can have 2 of those easily.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The
So
Liquid's opener, you know, that Dragonite getting Blink Dagger so quickly. They blow up the Cottle, and that fight could have been very different if he gets Will-O-Wisp out there.
Morphling is the only one who has enough attack speed to kill Will-O-Wisp, and they understand that. Also good lane ward coming out from Team Liquid. Boxy, once again, same item build every single time he's playing this strength initiating hero. Just Soul Ring, Power Treads into Blink Dagger.
And then BKB keep that early to mid-game timing going, just snowball, completely out of control. As Koikfa has Yule's done, 15 minutes in, Bounty Rune's about to spawn up, and Koikfa's diving for a kill on Saxa. Maledict misses, Saxa just trying to throw his spells in there and delay this inevitable end. It's 6-0-4, Koikfa involved in 10 of the 13 kills here for Liquid.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
OG needs to play together. We've seen that quite often from them, where they group around 4 or 5 men strong, just trying to take the tower. But in this kind of scenario, they need to bring more people to win a fight.
They've got a
Lane.
Will-O-Wisp top, yeah, they're focusing Boxy after Seb fell. But the focus from Liquid, Will-O-Wisp down, and now team fight availability for OG very lacking. They've jumped onto Sumail, he's forced to Renan away as Mid-One. Back into Tiger, taking him down, but Insania's last touch onto Sumail did finish him off as they got the slight chains. Mickey, with the help of the Koikfa Sonic Wave, take down Mid-One, and another fight going awry for OG. Liquid dominating as they match the numbers, bringing 5 heroes every time.
Keeper of the Light managed to get Will-O-Wisp. You could still see the power of this spell, but you are focusing the most tankiest hero that Liquid has, and that's Dragonite. They grabbed the kill on him, but at what cost?
Think about that kill that Koikfa got on Saxa, right? Making sure the Witch Doctor is not available for the fight. And we so often praise OG for this early 5-man group up and playing together, synchronized as a squad. Liquid just, in this game, another level of it. Every time OG show 2 or 3 heroes, they're like, right, we'll bring 5. We will bring 5 heroes to every single team fight. We will match you every step of the way. And the fact they killed Sax's Witch Doctor meant it was a 5 versus 4, really.
And I'm glad Mika switched back to shotgun build. You want to be able to kill 1 hero before the fight starts. Ideally, that would be Keeper of the Light or Witch Doctor, and then deal with the rest. It's also a saving ability against the duel, even though at this point I don't think you need it. Like, Seb's not having that great of a game, 0 duel damage at this point.
Level 4 overwhelming odds stolen by Rubik. That's going to be really nice against this group up from OG and this Visage with Familiars and Helm Creep.
Some really nice tier 2 items dropping for Team Liquid. Nether Shawl for Dragonite. You have extra armor, so you need some extra magic resistance. Okay, so they're gonna give that to who? Probably Queen of Pain.
Can Boxy sneak out of here?
Morphling is keeping Clumsy Net for himself.
Boxy blink. Oh, they got a blinding light on the cast. Malik and Deathboard with the duel, so we will get our first win of the game for Seb. That was a big smoke from OG. Getting 1 very nice kill there. What's that, like, it's barely 400 gold to spread between the 5 of them.
If they can get 1 more kill, they can try to transition that into Roche. Like, Visage kills Roche so quickly.
Insania out in the open. Nightmare himself. But the lift-up shotgun blast from Mickey destroys that poor Legion Commander. With the Will-O-Wisp down, the Remnant forward. Take down Insania's Bane. But the disengage in the Sonic Land stunning up at least one liquid hero, but they've taken out Sumail. The Ember's gone, and now it is retreat time for OG. But mid one cannot disengage. He doesn't have the move speed, and a triple kill for Mickey as Liquid fighting back tooth and nail.
It's very hard to see in a team fight if that's a stolen Will-O-Wisp or not. Same goes for Mars Arena. We've seen that yesterday where sometimes even the players get confused, like who casted that one?
Radiant's middle
So this
tower
should be a
is
free
under
tier 1
attack.
tower on the mid lane. Boxy just hit level 12. Some extra damage pumped onto that tower.
2 dragon form though,
Radiant structures are
before
fortified.
popping it anyway.
Radiant's middle tower.
It's still a free tier 1.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
12,000 net worth lead at 19 minutes for Team Liquid. Monumental start for them. As Mickey, he finishes off the E-Blade, and like 2 minutes later, he's got another 2,500 gold saved up. They're pinging him out. They want to try and catch the Morphling somehow. It seems like the Dragon Knight's saying, hey, I got caught there like 2 minutes ago. They've got a ward. They know that things are up. If you stick around there, you're going to die. So good communication from Boxy, just saying, Mickey, chill out a little bit. We want to keep you alive. You are our primary carry in this game.
Insania, look at his positioning. Like, he's behind enemy lines and so farmed. Man, he has Etherland's Tranquil Boots.
They've got Yule's Ags 20 minutes in on Quap.
I can understand why he went for Ags. Like, you get the cooldown reduction on level 15 and you want to be able to take fights all the time. Duel.
Oh my god! I mean, Sumail and Seb annihilated.
Alright, time to
Dual
buy.
damage victory for Bane. Oh my god, does Insania go for the...
Massive Madness, you remember the old Bane.
But he doesn't have it anymore,
That was
does
the
he?
build. Nah.
Oh, that was, those were funny times. Nightmare stealing damage. And a smoke from Liquid. They're gonna de-ward that jungle. Really close in around OG as the momentum has halted completely. Mid one Visage has had very limited impact, and they're gonna have to Will-O-Wisp to try and defend the Visage here, buying back on No Tail, but there's no way they can turn this one around. They've caught out mid one, he's been zapped down by Tiger, and the turnaround with the Continent onto Seb as Mickey dives in deep, now focused back, in with a shotgun yet again, just blowing up heroes left and right. A Death Ward, focusing onto Bane. Will get at least one trade kill, but that's a double buyback from OG
That's
and Mickey
dieback from No Tail.
with the shotgun. My goodness, No Tail doesn't stand a chance against that E-Blade of Morphling. They're trying to gap close, but in they come with the Dragon Tail stun again. Mickey ultra kill, look at the Rampage, a few more clicks to take down Sumail, and there it is. The double Rampage is coming, give it to Mickey. No! Tiger, you cheeky bastard, he's getting stampeded by Insania. Insania,
Yeah,
the captain, saying you are not
Under attack.
going to be playing Rubik again. You are stealing hero kills.
OG is the team that usually plays until the end, until their throne falls, but at this point, you might just call it out. Team Liquid, they dominated all three lanes. It's very hard for both supports to play against these heroes. Like, they get instantly deleted every single time Morphling shows up. And it's not that great of a Visage game. Like, birds deal 15 damage per hit when hit by Rubik's Fate Bolt. Add Breathe Fire on top of that, they're healing you.
And then give DD to Morphling, just bottle that up, get into Roche Pit. Scan from the Radiant does realize this is happening, but they don't know how fast it's going down. I don't think OG are going to be moving into contest anytime soon anyway. So there we have it. Aegis for the Morphling now. E-Blade Manta, 22 minutes in with 13,500 net worth and a 21k lead for Liquid. This has been such a clinic.
That should help.
One more fight.
Mid one.
I think they can hold one more fight. When I say hold, I mean lose one more fight and the Liquid is gonna clear up their base.
Pretty
Dire's
much.
bottom tower is under
Now look at this
attack.
Deep Dire Observer Ward. It sees where mid one's sitting. Dragon Knight and Queen of Pain under a Radiant Observer Ward. So OG do know that the aggression is coming. Dragon Tail just out of range. Mid one puts. Who was that put down the branch? That was actually Boxy that put down the GG branch to try and block mid one on his way out.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Smoke behind the Morphling now. Liquid just put Mickey on the front lines. Has that Aegis to try and sit on the high ground on that ramp. As they jump Dragon Step. There's the E-Blade. Not quite enough damage until the wave comes. Now they can focus the Will-O-Wisp as they ripped up mid one. The Will-O-Wisp half HP. Mickey, there we go. The right click attack speed. It is gone and the team fight is down. OG have nothing left. Insane are going to survive against the jump from Sumail and GG's called. Game 1, 24 minutes. Liquid annihilating OG and another team-wide victory here as Mickey, beyond godlike, 15-1-7. He had 22 kills in a 24-minute game. Morphling had almost a kill a minute, Lacoste.
And they had exactly 1k per minute lead. 23.58, 40... 24,000 net worth lead for Team Liquid. I mean, they just won all their lanes. Visage is
OG's turn to pick. Team Liquid's turn to pick.
Shadow Demon.
Shadow Demon opener. My doorbell's just rang and no one's answering. I've got to go quickly for 2 minutes. Sorry, Lacoste.
Alright, I'll fill. So Shadow Demon, it's one of the better position 5/4 heroes where you have save. Soulcatcher deals insane amount of damage in the mid game. Spell that should not be underestimated. Some of the teams really like to play Shadow Demon Morphling, but they go with a bit of different thing. It's also a lane that they could run together. Shadow Demon plus Leshrac gives them push potential. Shadow Demon BKB piercing ability plus a save. On the other side, Team Liquid with Rubik and Void Spirit. Like, no matter what, at least for me, Rubik just feels as a position 4 who does so many things and is just a standard pick. It never feels like it's a bad Rubik game.
10 seconds.
But Void Spirit,
I'm back.
You're back. All right, we've seen some Void Spirits being played as position 4 and 5. I'm really not that amazed. Even when he's playing a core and the things are not going well, he just doesn't feel like he's having that much influence in the game.
Yeah, they had a pretty good game against Virtus.Pro with it when they paired it up with, Grimstroke, so he's able to jump in with Inkswell and be able to actually, solo someone down. And it was that kind of snipe, blow someone up, transfer that 1 kill into objectives with the Visage. So I'm definitely expecting, another hero here to give kill threat with the Void Spirit, and then have that pushing hero, Team Liquid. But Lycan, he gets banned out in that second stage by OG.
10 seconds remaining.
Have that available to them, but Lone Druid is still there as an open hero.
5 seconds
Liquid.
remaining.
Leshrac counters a couple of core heroes like Phantom Lancer. You don't pick it into Lash. Same goes for like a Slark. Also doesn't love to play into this matchup.
Position 5 Wind Ranger.
You don't know.
I think they've played it a couple of times, but they've given it a Tiger once and twice. Yeah, it has been a Tiger hero. It's a position 4 Wind Ranger, not the position 5. But yeah, you're right, you really don't know. This could shift around. Difficult to answer that kind of hero as well. What the reasoning is to try and grab this up.
You're not revealing anything at the moment. The strongest teams in the world right now, the way they're picking is most of the time just like, well, what do you think we're doing? You don't know because we're not showing our hand. Sometimes it's just Earthshaker plus some other heroes that can be played at multiple roles, which is also fine.
Turn to pick.
Earth Spirit.
OG's turn
A
to
bit of
pick.
gap close there in team fight as Tusk now coming out for Liquid. So they've got the boxy Tusk. Still flexible, of course, but they have been playing that position 3 Tusk. Now wondering, Shadow Demon gonna have a few struggles here against Wind Ranger Rubik Tusk running around chasing him down.
Tusk is one of the heroes that is underused in my opinion. I just really love him, what he does. You have, similar to Earthshaker, you have a block, you have a save, you have a BKB piercing ability, so sometimes even better than Earthshaker. And his strength gain is so high. Like, you get the Bracer, double Bracer build, he becomes unkillable. 3.9 strength gain per level.
Gives you such good gap close with Snowball, that BKB piercing, little punch up. Great team fight initiator without needing to buy Blink Dagger. OG, an unanswered Timbersaw. Nothing here that really deals with it.
It could still be position 5 Rubik. Insania plays it from time to time. We saw Sola yesterday from Virtus.Pro playing position 5 Rubik. Huh. Who's gonna buy Spirit Vessel in this team?
I guess Tusk can.
Looking like a very, very snowball lineup from OG. Team Liquid, they need some tower damage.
It's kind Kind of a weird draft from Team Liquid. A lot of single target focus.
I was about to say it. And then you have Lashrak, Earthspirit, Timbersaw. That's just pure teamfight AoE.
And the setup or save from Shadow Demon. And if you kind of put the Timbersaw out there, show him on the map, you can smoke up with these other 3 heroes and catch out pretty much anyone on Team Liquid, blow them up.
Rubik is great hero against Timbersaw. Anything you steal, pure damage mostly, looking to steal his ulti. So they ban out Luna. It would be such a great Luna game. Very fast-oriented lineup from OG already. But if Rubik, let's say, steals Disruption, you're going to be having 2 saves, Snowball plus that. I'm a bit worried that they have no real AoE.
10 seconds remaining.
Final ban.
5 seconds remaining.
The fact you've picked up Lesh and there's no AoE on Liquid, like you're mentioning, you know, the illusion heroes, big problem for them. Like, so if they pick Tusk, that means Void Spirit's going to be played by Mickey then. Probably.
They could shift things around, you know. All these heroes are very flexible. You can have Tusk 4 or 3, Wind Ranger can be mid, can be 4 or 5.
Do you want to have a core Wind Ranger against Shadow Demon Lesh Timbersaw? That's my main worry.
OG's turn to pick.
You ban out the Lone Druid, removing one of Koikva's heroes.
Team Liquid's turn.
Like, the way I'm looking at this is like 5 rule Monkey King. Picking it into Wind Ranger can be a little bit scary. But another great AoE teamfight ability with Wukong's command. OG are going to be able to really set and dictate where they choose their fights. I think we're going to have to be very quick off the mark here to get pickoffs. Try and get any semblance of map control.
5 seconds remaining.
I'm just going through the hero list, trying to see the boxes that this last hero needs to check. Like, you have no tower damage whatsoever, Wind Ranger with Focus Fire, you're not gonna have that. You need it to win a team fight. Lone Druid was such a good ban from OG.
Yeah, they needed something that can ramp up very quickly. Give them that performance from Koikva. They could still go for something like a Morphling here. Like, I look at this draft from Liquid and I just don't feel the synergy. I don't feel the game plan really from them. You know, OG, they, you know, get Timbersaw to, you know, level 7 or so. He goes out on the map. You smoke with Shadow Demon, Lesh, Earthspirit, find pickoffs. Monkey King's farming. As a Razor grab for Team Liquid, it is a very fast-paced hero, as it looks like they want to try and dominate these lanes early on.
I just feel like they put themselves in a really bad spot with this kind of a draft. Razor also very single targeted. I mean, you have your ulti, you have your aura, but it's not that much of a damage. So who do they put on mid? That's the question. Like, they picked Razor to match it up against mid one, I believe. They saw this Monkey King, so they can swap things around, put Lashrak on the mid lane so that Monkey doesn't get destroyed.
Destructoid moment's going a bit roboty. But yeah, OG can still, you know, put Lashrak mid, Monkey King can shift around. They're not locked into any lanes whatsoever. The thing about, like, Liquid's draft, I guess, is if you are expecting this early 5v5 or a lot of early scrappy team fights, Razor, Void Spirit, very, very early on. And there you have it, position 5 Rubik. Master level Rubik for Insania, level 25. Who did we say? Yes, it was Solo yesterday that had
It was.
a Rubik Pos 5, but he was against Earthshaker and Weaver, so he had some really sick abilities to steal.
Exquisite.
Maybe Insania just wants to grab it up so he can use that chat line. There we go, game 2. Liquid up against OG. We've got ourselves Insania Rubik top, Tiger on the Wind Ranger. Just behind them is the Boxy Tusk. Mid lane, quick for Razors heading in there, and Mickey swing down south with the Void Spirit.
You definitely need to buy Spirit Vessel in this game against Monkey King's Jingu, against Timbersaw. So they need to decide who's getting it, whether you get it on Rubik, on Wind Ranger, or on Tusk, who, of course, Tusk is gonna get more farm since he's playing position 3 here.
Then over on OG, 4 heroes down bottom. Sumail, Lesh, he's got shared tangos. Looks like he's actually going to be heading into the mid lane. Seb, Timbersaw, Saxa, Earth Spirit, No-Tail, Shadow Demon, who has his little boots, and Monkey King for mid 1, going up to top. So side lane Monkey, side lane Timbersaw, mid Lestrak. Seems a little bit better for OG in the lane matchups.
Excellent idea.
And yeah, insane. He'd definitely pick Rubik so he can spam chat wheel lines. I bet he just hit level 25 on it, and he's like, oh, guys, I'm gonna play Rubik this game.
Level 25, Timbersaw. First time I saw it a couple of days ago with run.
It's like a chainsaw.
Thirty seconds to battle.
Look at where Liquid is standing. Very, very early move over towards this Radiant high ground jungle. Observer Ward, gonna watch out that top rune spot.
Here comes Monkey King. He looks like Tiny holding a tree. That tree is the one that Tiny grabs. They're going Shackle level 1.
Shot level 1. Tag team there, and mid 1 in trouble. Insania, not leveling him
Won't
just
steal
yet.
it.
He doesn't need to. He's got the right. Oh, he does. He goes
Of
for it.
course
He
you
has the
do
right
it.
click to finish it.
What is
But of course he does.
I came here to be tested.
Give the first blood to Insania. He's going to be
Same
able to
happened in
afford
the
boots
last
soon.
game. Just a full magic wand. He knows that he will be playing against Shadow Demon or not. It's actually No-Tail playing it, so they are swapping the lanes a bit, putting Timbersaw on the top lane against Tusk. Like, Timbersaw needs to be careful. Having Tusk tag team plus 1 extra hero, that's ton of damage. And I talked about Spirit Vessel, it's gonna be Taiga building it, straight into Spirit Vessel. He understands, like, I'm not getting anything else this game. I'm good to go. Just get that Spirit Vessel online as fast as possible.
Liquid see this lane swap, and it seems they are still happy. Boxy Tiger going to be the dual lane top against No-Tail and Seb. No-Tail goes for Disruption level 1. The right clicks onto Tiger. Pretty substantial, honestly. No-Tail doing some great harass there just with Disruption, bringing Tiger incredibly low. Boxy being handled by the Whirling Death level 1 of the Timbersaw. Not a great start.
No-Tail adjusted. Usually, like, it's the other way around, but he saw that Taiga has Shackle Shot and can't use Wind Run. So he just disrupts him and beats him down.
No-Tail on that position 5. He's just going to be wave dragging, pulling creeps, making sure Timber gets that solo XP. They go with tag team again. Seb down to about half health, but he's got reactive armor now with it 6 stacks up. Shackle shot, and now a snowball back. Boxy needs to retreat and pop his own stick and tangos to get away from this OG aggression.
Taiga has healing salve for him. It's very important that No-Tail just stays away from the XP range, so Seb gets earlier level 3.
Koi for mid is annihilating that lane or bottom. Yeah, mid one has to turn and fight. Mickey and Insania with the help of Tiger now. Shackle shotting up Saxa. No rolling boulder, it's on cooldown, so Saxa does fall. Liquid bringing the tri-lane now down bottom to help out Mickey's Void Spirit, so that leaves Timbersaw alone top, getting banished. Seb coming in with a whirling death. Foxy has 7 stick charges and he's just going to walk back behind his creep wave. As bottom lane, the snipe out. Mid one getting picked off as Liquid.
That's a nice move.
Down the monkey.
They saw that the Shadow Demon is staying out of XP range, which means Seb will get the free levels on top, and they are having a hard time. You know, it's just a Wind Ranger with the Shackle Shot. Not much you can do. So they are running an aggressive tri-lane right now, which is a correct choice. And, you know, Shadow Demon can also TP back to bottom, so we're gonna probably have 3 versus 3 there.
See if OG match it up.
Radiant's
As
top
mid lane,
tower
Quake
is
for
under
19-7 against the 10-1 of Lesh. Razor dominating this lane. He was doing an exceptional job. He was like 12-1 up against like 5 CS of Lesh. But level 2 Lightning Storm here for Sumail is going to allow him to catch up and get to that bottle faster. Bottom lane again, Shackle Shot and the Ice Shards. They brought Boxy down here. Rolling Bolt is not going to connect because they turn with a tag team. Mid one snowballed upon, he's kicked back, but Saxa doesn't get the save. Mid one down yet again. And they're chasing other Saxa with a power shot damage. Really stacking up onto Saxa. The final click from Insania, not in range. Up from the Earth Spirit now as their creep wave does come back to defend the tier 1.
Now Mika is the one who's laning against the Timbersaw. You can't stop Timbersaw from farming. Any hero that's not like Slark, Ursa can't really stop him. Regen Rune. Oh man, Quaikwa denies it on the mid. That's pretty big.
The Sumail as well. Quaikwa with boots, Wraith Band. Is that a second Wraith Band? No, just a salve coming for Quaikwa so he can refill. As the TP mid from Saxa. I guess he didn't come from base, so no bottle refill for the Lash. Now the lane swaps. Timbersaw TPing bottom. Monkey King has already shown up top. He trying to get this Timber up against the Tusk.
Well, what OG wants to do is just sacrifice Timber and be sure that Monkey is getting some kind of farm earlier on. Even though Timbers will get the farm eventually, it doesn't matter where he goes. They just want to have Monkey have a better matchup and another swap. Like, after this, you have to stop.
They do have this Shadow Demon behind the Monkey King now as some form of save, but Boxy, he's just going to run straight forward. He has Ice Shard, Snowball, level 2 tag team, a Mango, and 5 one-charges there for Rubik to get a little bit of his mana back. Should have Fade and Telekinesis. And they're picking out the SD and they're like, oh, maybe a little bit risky to go diving this time around. Spirit will TP down south.
Whenever I see swaps like this, I always remember Eternal Envy that kept swapping for 11 minutes and just lost the game completely.
No tail.
That's why we love him.
Disrupts up the Tusk. Tag team is still there a little bit, but Shadow Demon gets himself away. So now a straight 1v1 with Mika and Seb bottom. Mid lane, it looks like the Wind Ranger is coming in with an attempted Shackle Shot. Won't latch to anything. Split Earth off the mark, and they slow down the Lesh now with the right-click damage coming through from Razor. It's enough to take down Sumail, and Monkey King coming in for a bit of a reaction play, but no one low enough for him to take out. Yeah,
after they saw his level, they're like, man, it's only level 4 Monkey, we don't need to care about him. 6?
No tail self-disrupts, but still falls. 6-0 lead now for Team Liquid.
Excellent idea.
Great start for them again. Roll onto that Wind Ranger. Finally gets OG their first kill in the game. They are on the board.
It's devastating when you see that your team didn't manage to score a single kill for almost 7 minutes. That's what they needed. Like, the net worth difference is not that big, less than 1,000 gold.
Bottom. Taking a lot of pressure from Seb. Looks like he'll be fine as top lane. The fight breaking out. Catching Insania's Rubik. OG starting to really play aggressively now as they try to break the tree of mid one with Tiger's power shot. Chased down with a Boundless Strike and Primal Spring, leaping upon the Wind Ranger. Shackle Shot doesn't latch to any trees behind, but Tiger will still be fine as this 4-man rotation from OG gets them a kill on a position 5, and look where Kuiper is. He's ready to battle. The snowball in onto Smell will stun him up, and the plasma field is going to take him down. That kick away from Saxa doesn't get him out, and
they want mid one
down now.
Oh, that shackle
onto the Earth Spirit, beautifully done by Liquid, blocking the roll away. Boxy, great play, and there's a double kill for Kuiper. Chasing on towards No Tail, the Shadow Demon being pinged out by Insania. Go get him, boys! Get him, boys! Where's the SD? Come on, Power Shot gives the vision they need. Insania has a telekinesis, and he just needs to cancel the TP. It's always on cooldown. No Tail can't get away from this one.
100%
there.
pure
Perfect.
face.
Absolutely gorgeous from Liquid. They're going to toy with No Tail and give Insania yet another kill.
What a surprise. I would not call that a surprise. Every single time you play with Rubik or see professional Rubik player, you know that he's gonna steal the kills with the Fade Bolt.
Regeneration.
Didn't see the synergy and the game plan here from Liquid until the very end of that draft when the Razor came out, and then it suddenly clicked, right? You're thinking, hey, Liquid, they're just going to brawl. They're going to continually run at their opponents, get individual pickoffs one by one. There's still time here for OG though. They're only 1k net worth behind, and of course their game plan still revolving around this Timbersaw who's having a pretty damn great time.
Gratitude.
Oh, is Seb building a blade mail? Yes, he is. It's one of the most cost-efficient item in this patch. We need to see more of it.
Wind Ranger and Razor. They're catching out Tiger top. Wind Run gets a bit of distance away from OG. Now the rolling boulder in 2 seconds, but the shackle shot beautifully timed and placed by Tiger, dodging the rolling boulder, and now they've got the tag team punch onto Saxon, disrupted up and saved for a little bit as the Lupo's command comes out under the tower. Kuiper arriving, snipes out Saxa, and now focusing mid one's Monkey King. Tiger really towing the line of battle here as the turnaround balance strike with the shackle shot there and a double kill for Kuiper. Mickey also finding No Tail in the back lines, and 2 to 13 Liquid are slaying this game.
Dire are scanning.
VoidSpirit was in trouble on the bottom lane, somehow managed to get the TP and get the kill. It's very fast game coming out from Team Liquid, but Seb, he gets the solo kill on the bottom lane. It's very important that you stay away from Timbersaw, and Liquid, they understand that. Like, they have one hero there who can TP if there's a fight. They see that OG wants to be grouping around a lot, bringing 3-4 heroes at the same lane, while Timbersaw is just farming for now.
16 kills in 10 minutes. Bouncy runes popping up. Tiger, not with a great amount of net worth here on the support heroes, honestly. Ern still pretty distant. Zany with Tranquil's wand. Tiger with Tranquil as well.
Tiger is involved in 10 out of 13 kills, so 1 kill per minute.
It's pretty insane. Still getting dived and body blocked by Seb there under the chakram. Somehow threads the needle through a bunch of trees and goes to the secret shop at mid lane though. Sumail being annihilated here by Kuiper. He's rolled upon.
Kuiper's still alive.
To get away, he pops the wand and walks it off. The Shadow Demon Poison finally bringing down that unstoppable streak of the Razor as No Tail is his ground.
Liquid is getting so much out of the map right now. Boxy once again going for the same build. Like, I get Power Threads, Magic Wand, and I'm gonna get a Blink Dagger.
It's like solo killing mid one. He does have to be careful about this Jingu stack. There's the 4th hit for mid one.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Times are hard for you.
Rotation in from Insania as bottom tower goes down thanks to Seb. Thing though, like OG slightly in the lead net worth wise. All of these kills for Liquid, but OG is still farming pretty damn well.
A lot of that gold coming out from Seb, who's level 10 Timbersaw, full blade mail completed on him. It's great against this uncontrollable damage from Razor, Wind Ranger if she decides to use a Focus Fire, which she may have even skilled.
Focuses No Tail, jumps out with the Astral Step, and there's the delayed damage to pop out the Shadow Demon. Great little Boundless Strike and Plasma Field, long range kind of nuke artillery from Liquid. As the steal from Insania going to be the Whirling Death now. That's a pretty good steal, honestly. It is only level 1, but you can break down trees against Monkey King. who can deal that attribute negative damage, stat, whatever you want to call it, reduction up against Seb's Timber.
Almost full Yule Scepter completed against the Razor, so that's gonna be a great saving item for himself, for setting things up, also dispelling Monkey King's Jingu.
Structures are fortified.
Mid one, not having that good of a time. Sitting at phase boots only. Box is playing so aggressive.
Yeah, going straight on them with the help of Mickey, double damage rune Void Spirit, sniping out mid one's Monkey King. But OG are still utilizing their overall game plan. Right, Seb is on the front lines. They've got Lesh behind him to take down towers. Tank it up for that level 4 Edict, or level 3 Edict actually. 2-3-2 build here for the Leshrac. So OG still getting out on the map and doing what their draft is built to do.
I would prefer 3-2-2 build on Leshrac.
That took me
took you a second,
I was like, wait, why? Oh, I see. I understand now, you bastard.
So bottom lane's being pressured by Liquid. They're a bit limited on the tower damage. One of the reasons why Mickey... Okay, he swapped things around. Just saving that Blight Stone for now.
In between tier 1, tier 2, yet again, finding that Sancta Earth Spirit, making sure that he's not getting the jump on them. Taking that tier 1 bottom, and now the long line drawn. Can't really defend the top tower. That Edict from Sumail, way too potent.
Okay, how many Blade Mails are we gonna see in this game? Mickey going for one. There's a ton of uncontrollable damage from Leshrac, Earth Spirit, once he uses the ulti. Is that a full Blink Dagger? Yes, it is. On Boxy coming up.
Radiant's middle tower.
Oh, great.
Radiant structures are
Super good. To gap close in onto OG.
Alright, Boxy, please, if you get gold, buy Agon and Scepter on your hero, just
Saxo
kick
rolls
people
in.
out.
2 hero magnetized. They've punched up the Shadow Demon. They disrupt just in time. They've taken out Sancta. Dissimulate comes across, and Mickey. Mega kill streak as he slays no fail. Zania is traded back as that Rubik and Tusk both fall. Liquid with a very aggressive deep dive, and look at Monkey King chasing Tiger now on the other side of the river. Shackle shot, beautiful from Tiger, buys him all the time in the world to walk away, but mid one, phase boots, boundless strike, still giving chase, but the wind run away. Gets the Tiger Wind Ranger out of danger.
Still couldn't get the tier 1 tower on the mid lane, just 2 supports, being traded for 2 supports. Leshrac with the perfect neutral item for him, he's gonna keep that one for a very long time. Faded Brooch, mana, and the move speed, it's all you need on this hero.
King being pinged out. Observer ward on the high ground, and that's just a sentry from Insania. They're still going to jump the monkey though. Look at how quickly he disappears. I don't know what species of monkey he is, but he's on the verge of extinction in this game. Look at him, he's 071 Lacoste.
Oh, mid one's going for Malka ward, but the rest of the team also needs to focus on winning if he wants to pull it off. Saxa in trouble.
Great jump. Stops the boulder away, and they've got the catch with the boxy blink. Yet again, Mickey unstoppable. Continue on towards the Leshrac kill. It is just chain demolition. As they've got no tail and Seb to try to swing back. Mickey still alive somehow, but blown up by the Timber Saw. Streaks being given over to OG, and it looks like Tiger spotted out there. TP attempted, Boundless Strike, and Disruption expended to stop it. Tiger. And run cancelled out by the Yules. Timbersaw very farmed. Yules Blade Mail.
Could be worse.
8 to 23. OG still in running here, even with a support Monkey King.
Seb is doing so much work for the team. He's 2,000 gold ahead second on the net worth list. Level 14. Taiga needs to farm his Spirit Vessel, just needs 700 gold to finish it off.
G. Still trying to play forward into that jungle. They've got 2 observer wards giving them vision. That's what you want to be doing. Play into your vision. That's where you know enemies are coming. You can see TPs, you can see rotations and reactions. Tier 2 looks pretty open for them. There's Liquid, a bit of a mirror movement. Tusk and Rubik down in that bottom part of the map. Grabbing up the Radiant side outpost. Actually bringing all of their numbers down there. Yet again, Liquid 5 heroes strong.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Seb showing on the mid lane. He's very hard to kill before they get the Spirit Vessel charge.
Tier 2 top is still half HP, by the way, so Seb TPing mid showing means Liquid knows that they can have a 5v4 top if they get there in time. Boxing straight in onto the high ground, snowball onto No Tail. Wukong's command from the Monkey King thrown out as they try and circle around as Boxy Tusk roll in from Saxa. He's so tanky in the glow of the shadow, giving us a Lashrak, self-fuels into the air with the Pulse Nova going. Tries to go Scepter to buy himself time against the Razor from Koikfer, and he does survive. Great play as Seb swings in from tree to tree. He's role-playing his Monkey King as they catch out Mickey to simulate down to the low ground though, and Mickey makes his
silent
escape. Astral Step in 4 seconds, but Seb is there. Oh, the Resonant Pulse and the Ether Remnant actually buys him a little more time. Now the step to the right-hand side. Dodging and diving to simulate ready yet again. Can he get away from this? No, he can't. Stunned as he lands, hits the ground with a splat, and Sumail clears up a kill. Now 10 to 24, and OG starting to build momentum.
Yeah, you said Timbersaw, he was mid lane, but he easily connects. He was just killing a full creep wave. He was 2 Timber Chains away from that fight, while Liquid, they were not there, they were not ready. Once they get that Spirit Vessel, there is already the spell on Timbersaw coming out from that Yule Scepter. Oh man, he even gets the Nether Shawl. Magic resistance and -3 armor. He really does not care about minus armor at all.
He is huge this game. Bloodstone queued up now as well. 10k net worth at 19 minutes on the Timber. You start to look at Liquid, and yes, they got that very early kill lead. They were looking real hot, finding a lot of snipes and pickoffs onto OG, but their item progression is starting to stall. Razor BKB still about 1500 gold away. Boxy working on his BKB. You mentioned the Spirit Vessel, and that is now done on Tiger, so potential here for Liquid with this Blade Mail Void Spirit to continue fighting. OG have a lot of items themselves. Echo Saber from Good One Monkey King. He's now got himself to, you know, middle of the table, catching up to the Void Spirit in terms of net worth. And Lashrak, that Ghost Scepter, it made the difference in that fight, right?
Yeah. A bit of different thinking coming out from Sumail. Like, I need something against this Tusk once he goes in on me. Same goes for Razor if I'm static linked. So Bounty Runes spawn. There's double damage next to the Rush Pit.
They had this Dire Observer that saw the Lash, and they know exactly where Sumail is. So a very nice smoke wraparound in onto Sumail, catches the Lashrak as he was trying to grab runes.
Do you think you should lose the rune that you have bottle up once you die? Maybe you should. No? Okay.
Grabbing runes is risky business. I don't know. I think it's nice being able to keep it. Because, like, you know, it can expire while you're dead.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I think you already lose too much. Just dying with a rune bottled. Like, imagine you're against a Necro or something. You bottle a rune. You get Reaper's Scythe and it just expires because you can't respawn in time to use it.
Full BKB on Razor, flying out, but there is still Demonic Purge. He's gonna pop that BKB.
Tries to run out with the Wukong's command as they try and control Seb, but the long Timber Chain back. Then OG out of a sticky spot. Monkey King TP's away on top of the trees. OG, they are out of there. Forcing that first BKB charge of the Razor. Nothing really in return outside of, you know, Wukong's command being used.
Full Bloodstone on Timbersaw, 21 minutes in. Spell amplification from Nether Shawl and the item. It's gonna be tough. Mickey. That's a great time silence from Saxa.
It is nap time for Mickey. 45 seconds without your Void Spirit, and Seb is just going straight behind tier 2, clear out the wave. Have the Leshrac to come in.
Yeah, thanks.
The objective. Boxy, Tiger, and Kuiper. In a kind of interesting position here, still playing around that one dire observer ward.
Is under attack.
Trying to hold out on the left side of the map. Saxa and Sumail want to open up on the Razor. A roll will not find this Kuiper Razor as No Tail getting sniped elsewhere by Boxy. Monkey King gonna leap across the treetops.
Radiant's top
Oh.
tower is under attack.
So the Razor doesn't get cancelled.
I almost got you.
Throughout all of that, tier 2 mid defended.
That's one of the downsides of the Liquid lineup. They have no tower damage. Another smoke.
Saxa was so close to popping that smoke as well. He was high ground in the medium camp. Can they kill the Timbersaw? They go in with everything they've got. My goodness, yes they can. 5 heroes strong. Liquid shut down Seb. Mega kill streak gone, and now a tier 1 finally going to fall in that mid lane.
You have 5 heroes hitting him with the tag team. Of course he's gonna drop. So I don't think Shackle even connected there. They just stun him with the Walrus Punch.
That's all they needed. So Male Lesh gonna TP away.
Radiant structures.
As Liquid were converging in on his location, but grabbing the outpost, giving away their position. Radiant also scanning Roshan. Man, No Tail's gonna come and try and de-ward his high ground here, and realize very quickly that they don't have any vision anymore. It just expired.
Double damage.
Dire and Radiant vision in that mid lane.
What a
Get
surprise.
de-warded by Saxa.
Mickey decided to go for BKB instead of finishing Deso first. He needs to take care of himself. Like, try to use the similar a couple of times. They timed it very well, either with Leshrac stun, Boundless, or silence from Earth Spirit, so he could not pull it off.
Looks like Liquid want to go for another smoke. Double damage Razor going to expire before they can connect on anyone. Both of their lanes in a pretty good position. Mikko's just going to shove out one more wave mid. Come down south. One deep observer ward. The bottom left of that jungle.
Liquid is very good at using
gonna see the
smoke
monkey.
and backstabbing people. Oh, Monkey.
Stop the monkey from jumping. That plasma field and the AoE from Eye of the Storm, and Mick is jumping in to stop the rolling boulder. Saxa can't make his escape. They buy back on mid one. He's TPing to the outpost now, and Liquid just gonna disengage. They don't have a high ground observer ward. They don't have great vision here, so they fall back to the observer ward they do have. They jump in, catching the Shadow Demon. No disruption, no nothing.
Buyback.
Tail forced to buyback now as well. Seb being controlled up, trying to limit his damage output as a shackle shot. Oh, Tiger has a gorgeous one. Set up on the Sumail and Saxa. As the Magnetite finally comes through and rolling boulder connecting onto Tiger, but Saxa will fall as the chase going in deeper. Looking for Seb as Mickey's BKB wears off now. He popped his blade mail and Boxy takes him down. The 3 cores chasing towards Sumail, but they want to swing back and get the easier kills. Mid one, the buyback into dieback. It looks like it is. Disruption will buy a little bit of time here, but the Ether Remnant will connect, and mid one is a goal.
No Tail, they know he's here. Does not have anything to TP out. He should be scouted out. But look at Sumail. He's ready to set things up.
They get the Shadow Demon now.
Hail Mail.
And trying to find Mickey, but he's going to be able to walk this one off with a phase boost. No. Lightning Storm finally takes him down, but the Ghost Scepter buying a bit of time for Sumail, but it's what, a 5-man wipe, 7 kills for Liquid, and Saxa's going to give them like an 8th one. He was quick, but a self-fueled, and now rolling boulder out. Saxa's Spirit Vessel. Is that going to kill him? No, not quite. 50 HP.
Boxy will go in, trust me. Misses. But now he knows where Saxa is. Come on, Boxy. So they lost. How many buybacks? Was that 2 or 3?
It was 7. It was 7 kills for Liquid. A team wipe plus 2 diebacks.
Monkey couldn't get the good Wukongs off. They were just doing a very good job, and you said it. If there's Chakram stolen by Rubik or Whirling Death plus a power shot, it's not that great of a Monkey game.
0, 9, and 5. He's no longer just endangered. They need to start a breeding program. Put him in a zoo. He has not had a good game at all. Dragon scale for him, trying to make a BKB. But he has been focused down every step of the way here by Team Liquid. And now you've got a boxy BKB freshly purchased. Desolator is about 1,800 or so gold.
Oh, yes.
2,000 away for Mickey.
Man, I'm in love with Boxy. Like, he just grew on me so much.
He's got it.
After I see this Aghanim Scepter queued up, like, that's the play. Either Timbersaw goes in, you kick him out. You kick Monkey King out of Wukong's command. Great against Leshrac. He goes in, uses mana, you kick him out. Okay, I don't want this game to end for another, like, 7-8 minutes until Boxy manages to farm the item.
Yeah, give us like 10 minutes, then you can farm it and use it a couple of times. We're hunting for Insania top, but Saxa broke the tree that Monkey was standing on, then didn't get the connection onto the Rubik.
Boxy is the best player in the world, no doubt about it. Going for Aghanim Scepter on Tusk.
he's your newfound love. He's your idol.
Yeah.
Oh, mid one scouted and jumped. Boxy there with a snowball, and they've got him. Monkey King 0 and 10. Sunks has jumped in. He was trying to save the Monkey King. He's going to be a sacrifice himself, though. Mickey's Void Spirit's here. Liquid 4 heroes strong.
It's such a strong combo. You have Focus Fire. Like, Windranger doesn't deal that much damage at the moment, just going for full utility. But every single time she attacks, tag team procs.
Oh, and another one, just chaining these kills. Boxy's BKB allows him to stand in the Chakra, punching Sumail into the ground. Left onto Seb, stops the Timber Chain, but he's got another one in a second with a Yule Scepter, but is he going to survive? No! The Shackle Shot lasts long enough for the damage to flow through from Liquid and No Tail. Oh, dearie me. It's a 5-man team wipe spread across about a minute's duration.
Yeah, I think Seb wants to see what happens when Bloodstone charges hit 0.
Not good things.
So top lane, Mick is still going for that, so yeah, they're very limited on the tower damage, which I think is a correct play here.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Koikwa, full satanic, so status resistance, and that's a second life on him. Oh, nice Yules.
Really well done, and there's Tiger with the Blink Dagger to set up the Shackle Shot. Unstoppable quick for Razor, and 4 seconds before the outpost, they grab both of them.
Every coin helps.
Now Windranger will start transition. This is gonna be another core, which is very elusive, hard to take down. Completely different build from what we see from the usual position for Windrangers. Like FY was pretty much the only one who was playing it when we were casting ESL Los Angeles online, and he was going straight into MKB, then getting a BKB. But this game, like, they needed to get that Spirit Vessel. Very crucial against these heroes.
That's all they want right now. OG, you're the Rubik pick up, but look at Liquid. They are ready to turn and fight. The Snowball catches 2 of them, and the Shackle Shot flies through. Mid-one gets the Wukong's command down, and they do slay the Rubik as Boxy, trapped inside his Wukong's command, and being battered away by mid-one. A little bit of a comeback here as OG win. A nice team fight with 2 quick kills and the potential to go into Roshan. Chasing Tiger with a great rolling boulder, they catch the Wind Ranger. Seb on top of her, and Tiger with no escape
is in.
Available. Mickey, Blade Mail, he's taking down Saxa very quickly. Koikfoot arrives, but they've got to turn tail and sprint away from this one. Mickey,
Dodge
jumps away.
with the Illusion Rune dodge, man. That's like having Manta these days. It got buffed.
So good to get out of that splitter.
Okay, Illusion Rune confirmed not to be the worst rune anymore. And it stopped to Roche, like they were just buying time. I believe they can still go in and try to make it, but damage is very limited. You have Timbersaw, but damage output is only Leshrac at the moment. Monkey's still farming his BKB on the bottom lane.
300 gold away from it. Does he have a recipe on Courier? He does. Thank God for that. And they've nearly got Halberd on Seb. He's got about 2,000 gold saved up, so he can afford it. Great up against this Razor. Hell, great up against any of these heroes. The right-click power of Liquid has been substantial. They now now the Desolator on Mickey to really amp that up. Void for going for the classic Satanic Butterfly. And evasion.
Yeah, I just saw, man. Boxy, he's not the best Dota player that ever existed. Swapping a plate mail in quick buy, okay.
Bottom tower is under attack.
I was gonna say you're gonna be a little bit disappointed, but you are super disappointed by that. No Aghanim Scepter for Tusk. As
He bought it.
Scan. They walk past Secret Shop, they walk into Saxon No-Tail, but they see Sumail on the left-hand side. That's the big kill that they want to grab. Latrax self-fuels, but he's already on 400 HP, less even. With Ephraim and there, he's blown out of the water. Now the move in, Saxa tag-teamed up by Boxy. Demonic is there, but he blinks across to try and save Tiger and chase down Seth. Timbersaw causing problems here. As Sumail buys back, Mickey jumps out. Liquid, they're trying to disengage. OG have held their high ground, bought back, and want to continue fighting. Snowball from the Boxy Tusk. Saxa rolls away, and Timbersaw taking Boxy down to a third of his HP. This buyback from Sumail will get them a kill on the Tusk. 2 heroes down for Liquid, and they've caught Mickey out in the trees. Dissimulate with no Astral Step charges remaining. He's going to BKB, turn to kill Saxa. No way! Mickey's 1v4ing. He gets himself out of there with a little step off to the right-hand side, but the Yule Scepter catch with the split up. There's no way out of that one this time.
Now it's time to go Roche. They need to get something out of this buyback from Sumail. There is Orb of Destruction on Monkey King, so it should be enough damage unless Liquid decides to buy back. Mickey has one, no buyback on Tusk. Also Windranger with no buyback. I think Windranger might need to get a BKB as the next item to just be damage. But you also need to have an ability to save yourself. They purge your Windrun with either Demonic Purge or just the Yule Scepter. So Sumail should be picking up this Aegis, and here it goes.
Radiant's bottom
And OG so good at using these buybacks. Sumail getting annihilated. Just buys back, swings the team point, and now he has Aegis of Immortal. 2 lives for him. The old disco pony. Gonna walk back to base, replenish his mana. Out and rejoin the team. Monkey King's net worth not looking too bad anymore. 11,000 for mid one. He's not got a single kill. Bought it out.
Yeah, but 11 assists, that looks good on the board. If you just put your finger over the 0.
I wonder how many people do that right now. Watching the stream, you know, OG fans there just like, look off to your right. I'm gonna put my finger over that 0.
And you need to clean your monitor.
And then wash your hands. Mid one shackle shot to the back of the tree. But a roll in from Saxa as OG do react very quickly. The Soul Catcher there and Tiger shredded by the magic damage from Sumail with Insania following. The high ground attempt from OG is coming.
They just made 6k gold difference in less than 2 minutes.
But it's still a 4 versus 5 here for Liquid. Going for draining a lot of damage out from that Timbersaw. Now hitting for about 400 as Boxy straight into the back. No tail picked up, no disruption, no save for Boxy. BKB run away, he gets himself to the high ground and he's out there as the Aegis from the track will pop him back into the fight. Kuiper still with like 400 damage, but Glick, he is just shredding them. He's also losing HP to Drastic Rage. His Satanic on cooldown means he's gonna fall. OG losing 4 heroes in a row though, with Mickey clearing up and 5-man team wipe for Team Liquid as they hold their high ground, defend their base. Tier 3 somehow still up with 160 HP.
Mickey got so much out of that. Like, he is level 25. So Astral Step crit. Void Spirit picked up double damage with the Desolator. Let's check the buybacks.
I mean, that was 6 kills, right, with the Aegis on the Latrak.
Yes, they only have 2 buybacks on both supports, and that's it. Also, it's a 35-minute wave that is coming close to their base. That means siege creeps, and they're gone.
Multi-shot glyph.
Radiant's middle tower is under
No tail. Ooh, he shows his position with the poison, and there it is. The snowball straight onto the Shadow Demon. The shards aren't that great, but the telekinesis and the remnant are beautifully set up to take down the SD, who likely will be forced to buy back in a couple of seconds. Wait, did Liquid go high ground here with a DD of Mickey? I was assuming
try to do.
Yeah.
Deal some damage after the buyback. You need to go back.
So they buy back Saxa instead of Shadow Demon. That will pressure Liquid away from the Radiant base.
It's very important that Taiga doesn't die straight away in a team fight. His choice of talents is great. -2 shackle shot cooldown and duration on level 20. So getting multiple of those, allowing the rest of the team to deal damage, is going to be crucial. That's why I want to see a defensive item on him. Usually I'm not a big fan of Magic Lamp, but here I find it as a very great item. The spell and some extra HP. Oh, Spell Prism. Ah, he might swap it out.
That's so good. Look at this vision from Liquid as well. High ground tree ward up top to try and scout out Monkey King. Left hand lane ward on that top lane as well. Really expecting OG to, play that top lane into the dire jungle. Yeah, exactly. And Insania wards up the middle of his jungle as well. So they are keeping that top half of the map all warded up. Insania cancelling the outpost take. Chakram there, and they're going to grab Seth.
Full duration Chakram.
But he's annihilated, and they chase into the back as well, finding the Shadow Demon. So again, no tail focus, and the Shackle Shot stops Saxa in his tracks. Yules up onto that Timbersaw as he does buy back and return to the fight. But Seb is isolated now. He's all alone. There's going to be a dieback on Seb. He's gone! Saxa's rolled in. EarthSpirit is going to be now 1v5ing, and Liquid.
It's time to go. Look at this big arrow drawn on the minimap.
Well, they know both of those heroes brought back and now died back, right? 100 seconds without Timber, EarthSpirit, OG in a 3v5, and they've been struggling as it is. Liquid going to be using that 16k net worth lead now with Spell Prism on Mickey. Full Aghanims completed.
And good luck, man. Insania is about to hit level 25 on position 5 Rubik. Level 25 for level 25 Rubik. And he has Timeless Relic. The extra 25% debuff duration on top of Arcane Supremacy. Extra 40%. Like, do the math, Gary. These stuns last for
a fucking lot, Lacoste.
I wonder what he's gonna go. Spell Amp. Extra damage. Whew.
There's a
extra damage from
top
that,
as well.
extra damage from Timeless Relic. So Chakram deals like 6,000 damage per second.
That is big numbers. Huge numbers.
Radiant's top tower.
Full lane of racks. Taken by Liquid and the tier 2 top. Roshan fast spawn in just under 2 minutes, and Mickey does find the DD rune, bottles it up.
Radiant's top tower.
And the onslaught continues. They've still got 30 seconds without Timber and EarthSpirit. So another lane here potentially coming through. Quickfoot is so tanky on that front line with Satanic and Butterfly, and every time Liquid sees a hero, they have 3 or 4 people jump on them immediately. Blink Snowball, they've got that Astral Step, and there it is. A disruption. The Will's Bubble to try and buy a little bit of time here for mid one. He pops his BKB, but the Wukong doesn't even come out. He's done for. Obliterated.
Scepter defensively or disruption. It's a great setup for Ether Remnant.
Radiant's top barracks. Radiant's top barracks.
Seb gonna try and frontline here, but in they come again. Seb, he's TP'd aggressively, now kicked away. The blade mail doesn't help him. Mickey's double damage rune is shredding through these OG heroes. The Remnant is placed in front of that Leshrac, but Mickey has taken him out with just a few punches. As another 5-man team wipe here shuts OG out, and Liquid going to 2-0 victory in this lower bracket final, and they'll be meeting Team Secret in the grand finals.
Oh, what a performance from Team Liquid, man. The itemization, besides Foxy not going for Aghanim, no, a bit disappointed, but everything else was on point. Position 5, Rubik, still winning games. Like, whatever you steal from Timbersaw is going to be great, especially Chakram. And they had a lot of lockdown for him, like either Tusk, Snowball, Ether Remnant, Telekinesis, Shackle Shot, you name it.